Friends, Section 82 of the Criminal Procedure Code deals with the proclamation for person absconding. Friends, nowhere in CRPC the word absconder is defined. It occurs in other provisions of criminal law, that is section 87, 90 of CRPC and 172 of IPC. As per this section, absconder may be said to be one who intentionally makes himself inaccessible to the process of law. What is the procedure by which court declared any accused as a proclaimed offender, and what procedure will court follow? We will discuss in this video. When a person is hiding from his place for residing so as to frustrate the execution of warrant of arrest. First of all, we will see how the criminal proceeding started. When we file any complaint, the criminal court issues summons to the accused, and after the issuance of summons, the accused appears before the court, furnish the bail bond, and then the proceeding is started before the magistrate or session, wherever. What will happen when after issuance of summon, accused avoid the appearance? First of all, the criminal court will issue bailable warrant against the accused. In spite of issuance of bailable warrant, when the accused avoid the appearance before the court, then the criminal court will issue non-bailable warrant. Further, when accused further avoid the issuance of non-bailable warrant, then the court will start proclamation of a person absconding. When a person is hiding from his place of residence so as to frustrate the execution of warrant of arrest, he is said to have absconded. Normally, if a person fails to appear before the court, even after being served and summoned, the court issue a warrant of arrest. However, if the person absconds to avoid the arrest, the drastic step of proclamation of person absconding needs to be taken, which is described in section 82 of CRPC. If the court has reason to believe that a person has absconded to avoid the execution of his arrest warrant, the court may publish a written proclamation requiring such person to appear before it at the specified place and time. The date and time of appearance must be less than 30 days from the date of proclamation. Means court will issue the proclamation and follows the procedure provided in section 82 of the CRPC. Section 82 subsection 2 of CRPC, the proclamation must be read in some conspicuous place of the town or village in which the person resides. It should also be affixed to some conspicuous part of the house in which the person resides or to some conspicuous place of the town or village. A copy of the same must also be affixed to some conspicuous part of the courthouse. The court may also direct a copy of the proclamation to be published in daily newspaper circulating in the place in which such person ordinarily resides. The terms of section 82 CRPC are mandatory and a proclamation cannot be issued without first issuing a warrant of arrest. There must be bailable warrant, subsequently non-bailable warrant. Only then the court will follow the procedure under section 82 of the CRPC for the proclamation of the proclamation of absconding of the accused. The court may also direct a copy of the terms of 82 CRPC are mandatory and a proclamation cannot be issued without first issuing a warrant of arrest. As we said, first of all, court will issue bailable warrant, then non-bailable warrant. Thereafter, the proclamation proceeding will start. There are three stages when a person can be declared as proclaimed offender, namely during investigation, during trial, or post conviction. There are three stages where the proclamation may be issued. We will discuss what will procedure followed by the court during investigation regarding proclamation regarding proclamation. Investigating officer may apply to the court. What will happen? During the investigation, if the accused avoiding the not appearing before the investigation in investigating officer, then investigating officer may apply to magistrate for issuance of warrant of arrest where offence is cognizable and non-bailable and proposed warranty is evading his arrest. Then first step is that investigating officer will approach the magistrate for issuance of warrant. While applying of warrant, the investigating officer must show the magistrate his efforts made for arresting the proposed warranty. Investigating officer will state before the magistrate what effort he has made regarding the appearance of the accused. Investigating officer must show the proposed warranty is ordinarily residing or was very recently residing at some address which is in the knowledge of the IO though any manner and that now the proposed warranty is not available at that address due to his deliberate intention to avoid custody in the case in question. Further, no warrant shall be issued against a proposed warranty merely on the ground that he is not available to the IO officials, police officials for the purpose of joining him in the investigation. If he is not appearing before police official, then warrant will not issued by the court. Further, only a strong suspicion or information of secret informer cannot be treated as a ground for issuance of warrant of arrest. If the police official said, investigating official said that he has secret information regarding a strong suspicion it cannot be a ground for issuance of warrant of arrest. No warrant shall be issued against proposed warrantee unless the police officer has categorically stated in writing that there exist grounds of arrest, and such grounds are only legally admissible but are also sufficient to sustain filing of charge sheet against him in the court. The magistrate must record his satisfaction after these all statement. The magistrate will record his satisfaction in respect of the fact prima facie involvement of proposed warranty, requirement of his custodial interrogation, and that he is evading the arrest. Thereafter, the magistrate will initiate the proceeding for the proclamation. Friends, in our next video, we will deal with the procedure for proclamation during the trial. Friends, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you.